Here we go.
Your time starts now. Which former footballer is the adopted father of Bianca Gascoigne?
Oh yeah, they're the gas going.
Correct.
Yeah.
In the names of the ISA and TESA saving schemes, what does the A stand for?
Account.
Correct. In 1775, which captain claimed the island of South Georgia for Britain?
Cook?
James Cook.
Yes.
What word can mean either the limb of a tree or a local office of business?
Branch.
Bow.
Branch. Which DJ bought Virgin Radio from Richard Branson?
Oof.
Don't know.
Chris Evans. I Feel the Earth Move is the first track on what famous Carole King album?
Earth move under my feet.
Tapestry.
Correct.
Oh.
Who awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Joe Biden in January 2017?
George Washington.
Barack Obama.
EastEnd Dr. Patrick Turner is a character in what BBC period drama series?
Broad Church.
Call the Midwife. In 1954, what Japanese company built its $3 grand, Jack?
First motorcycle, maybe Honda.
Yeah, well, it could be. Good luck, Brian. Your time starts now. In a traditional pancake topping, what citrus fruit juice is paired with sugar?
Lemon.
Correct. From 1994, high street shops could trade legally on what day of the week? Correct. How is Muhammad Ali described in the title of a 1977 film biography?
The greatest.
The greatest. In equestrianism, the term dam refers to what sex of horse?
Female.
Female.
Correct. 2010, Boris bikes became available for hire by the public in what UK city?
London.
Correct. The story of the festival Purim is told in which woman's biblical book? Esther. Who was posthumously awarded Best British Male Solo Artist at the 2017 Brit Awards?
David Bowie.
Correct. In 1992, what Norfolk-based company began making turkey dinosaurs?
No, pass.
Bernard Matthews. The brother of Richard Wellesley, Governor-General of India, became which duke?
Wellington.
Wellington. Who wrote the biography Brave Mouth, Living with Billy Connolly?
Oof. Oh, Billy Connolly.
Correct.
Oh.
What surname was shared by F1?
Oh yeah.
Very good. Now, what method of cooking an egg involves keeping the shell on?
Boil.
Boiling.
Correct. What punctuation mark is often used with the letter S to indicate possession?
Apostrophe.
Yeah.
Correct. The AU is a political organisation covering what continent?
Australia.
Australia.
Africa.
Yeah.
Victor and Margaret were husband and wife in what BBC sitcom?
One Foot in the Grave.
Correct.
Well done.
2013, Ryan Giggs joined the coaching team at what football club? Manchester United.
No.
What
Guess.
song by Steelers Wheel appears on the Reservoir Dogs
Stuck in the
soundtrack?
middle with you.
Stuck in the middle with you. What car maker introduced the new version of its Beetle in 1998?
Volkswagen.
Correct. On an Xbox 360 controller, the 4 letter buttons are X, Y, B, and what other?
Said.
Pass.
A. Fred the flower grader is associated with what UK food brand?
O'Brien.
Correct. In the Bible, Moses stretched out his hand and God parted what body of water?
Red Sea.
Yeah.
Correct. What goes before the line? Very good,
Dead Sea
Kevin,
or Red
$6
Sea?
grand.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, no. Now, what rodent is the main character of the Disney video game Epic Mickey?
Rat.
Mouse.
Correct. The name of what Heart charity is abbreviated to BHF?
Heart Foundation.
Foundation.
Correct. Your Love is King was a hit for which singer-songwriter? Sade. Beth Tweddle commentated on what sport at the 2014 Commonwealth Games?
Swimming.
Gymnastics. In Greek myth, a harpy had a woman's head and the body and wings of a what?
Bat.
Bat. Correct. In the 1600s, which famous Dutch artist painted merrymakers at Shrovetide? Frans Hals. Between Luna and Goat Islands, Bridal Veil is part of what North American waterfalls?
Niagara.
Correct. Which fictional diarist befriends an OAP called Bert Baxter? Adrian Mole.
Oh.
What animated film character was a waste allocation load lifter Earth class? Wall
God.
E. Which English singer was described as the barefoot pop princess of the 1960s?
Sandy Shore.
Vicky.
Bad luck. Out of time. Bad luck with that. Great guess. Sandy Shore. Darnisha. £4,000. Now, in what sport might you chip in from the fairway?
Golf.
Jan. Golf.
Correct. Dr. Hibbert is a character in what animated TV series?
Kevin.
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Correct. What primary colour is the beak of a common gull?
Yellow.
Kevin.
Red.
Yellow. What was Bronski Beats' 1984 debut single?
Thinking about you.
Small Town Boy. In the military, the AAC is the Army Air what?
Corps.
Jan. Cole.
Correct. What 1975 Jack Nicholson film set in a psychiatric hospital?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Kevin.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Correct. Little Ern was a comedian?
Kevin.
Ernie White.
Correct. Displayed in Kew Gardens, who sculpted reclining mother and child?
Jan. Michelangelo.
Henry Moore. A tetrachord instrument, that's how many strings?
4.
Donisha. 3.
4. The Driscoll brothers were gangsters in what TV sitcom?
Discord brothers.
Donisha.
Only Fools and Horses. Goldcott and Tomcott are varieties of what fruit?
Apricot.
Kevin.
Apples.
Apricot. The Lemming Defence is an opening in what board game?
Chess.
Kevin.
Jeff.
Correct. Who sang lead vocals on Riders on the Storm by The Doors?
Jim Morrison.
Donisha.
Jim Morrison. Darcy Bustles, a red variety of what flower?
Rose.
Jan. Rose.
Correct. And misophonia is a dislike of what?
Donisha.
Sound.
Correct. What is the second letter of the word guilty?
You.
Jan. You.
Correct. What Tyneside beer has a blue star on its label?
Newcastle.
Jan. Newcastle Brown.
Correct. Henry Ireton was a leading figure in what war?
Henry what?
Jan. Second.
English Civil. On what iron block does a blacksmith hammer metal?
Kevin.
Anvil.
Correct. Rhyming slang. What does Todd Sloan mean?
On your own.
Jan. Lone.
Correct. The Balearic Sea is part of what larger sea?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Correct. Holly is one of the birth flowers for what month?
November.
Donisha. December.
Correct. Charlie was the 91 debut single for what dance act? That was in The Prodigy. Okay, 17. I've got to say, I thought we picked up. I thought we were in trouble. I thought at one stage we were going to have like 13 or 14. It was not too bad, that. We'll need some push. What type of lawyer derives their name from the word bar?
Barrister.
Barrister.
Correct. Who was the first British monarch to tour China?
The Queen.
Elizabeth II.
Correct. Sally Carrera is a talking vehicle in what Pixar film?
Cars.
Correct. The composer Anton Bruckner lived in what century?
19.
19.
Correct. Baba is the Turkish word for male relative.
Father.
Correct. A per mensem payment takes place every what?
Month.
Correct. What football club sacked Claudio Ranieri as coach 2017?
Leicester City.
Correct. Who was the mother of Edward II?
Aquitaine.
Eleanor of Castile.
Correct.
That's a good answer.
Body is a lingerie range by which Australian model?
Elmer First.
Correct. SK is the abbreviation of what Canadian province?
Saskatchewan.
Correct. Who directed the Zoolander films?
Ben Stiller.
Correct. Where are you most likely to see a herbaceous border?
Plants.
In a garden.
Correct. Who is the mother of Baron Trump?
Melania Trump.
Ivana Trump.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Wow. Great performance, that. Who is the mother of Baron Trump?
Baron Trump.
Fine. Melania.
Is right.
Ah.
Push the chaser back. Well played. 6 now to catch the team. 56 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now Scotland's Dalmore distillery makes what drink?
Whiskey.
Correct. The Chagos archipelago is in what ocean?
Pacific.
The Pacific.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. The Chagos archipelago is in what ocean?
Go for the Atlantic then. Next bet.
Should we go for Atlantic?
Yeah.
Okay. Atlantic.
Is wrong.
Indian.
India. 5 to catch, 46 seconds
Never
remaining.
heard of it, and I'm
Your
pretty
time
good at
starts
geography.
again. Now, Rafael Nadal has won 2 Olympic golds in what sport?
Tennis.
Correct. Last Tango in Walford was a spin-off of what TV soap?
EastEnders.
Correct. Maxim Vengerov is a famous player of what musical instrument?
Violin.
Correct. Mantua is a city in what European country?
Italy.
Correct. What bright colour appears on Black & Decker tools?
Yellow.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
Orange.
What bright colour appears on Black & Decker tools?
Orange.
This is going to be right. He needs 1.
Orange.
Correct answer is orange.
Yes!
Well played. Push the chaser back. 2 required. We're still in it with 26
For
seconds
a minute there I was
remaining.
thinking, is that skill or
Time
Black &
starts
Decker or
again.
orange?
Now, arithmetic is a branch of what school?
Mathematics.
Correct. Which female character does Bill Sykes kill in Oliver Twist?
Nancy.
Ah.
Okay, came to the final with 17. 3 attempts to push back, 2 executed. Caught with 19 seconds remaining. That's at least another hop. The Twitter account at number10gov is based at what London street?
Downing Street.
Correct. In what film did Jennifer Lawrence first play Katniss Everdeen?
Hunger Games.
Correct. Which English crime author wrote the story collection The Labours of
Agatha
Hercules?
Christie.
Enid Blyton.
Agatha Christie. What compass point is the first name of Kanye West's daughter?
East. West. North.
North. The humpback variety of what marine mammal?
Whale.
Yeah.
Correct. What US TV series featured the ad agency Sterling Cooper Draper?
Batman.
Yeah.
Correct. What colour describes bread that's made with unrefined wholemeal flour?
Brown.
White.
Brown. Which British athlete split from his coach Alberto Salazar in 2017?
Mo Farah.
Correct. Samuel Pepys was an administrator for which of the armed forces?
Navy.
Correct. Worthy View is an off-site camping facility at what Somerset
Loughborough.
Correct. Which Commonwealth country? Very good. According to the saying, how many times a day is a broken clock right?
Twice.
Correct. What Gloria Gaynor song replaced the Bee Gees' Tragedy at #1 in 1979?
I Will Survive.
Correct.
Yeah.
What other name for the aubergine comes from the white variety of the vegetable?
Eggplant.
Eggplant. What first name is shared by Aussie cricketers Warren and Watson?
Shane.
Steve.
Shane. The purchase of what US state was described in the press as?
Alaska.
Yeah.
Correct. What chain of holiday villages was started in 1968 by Dutchman Pete Dirksen?
Pass.
Centre Parks. The Greek island of Icaria is named after which character from mythology?
Icarus.
Correct. Richard Dormer and Natalie Dormer both starred in what fantasy TV series?
Game of Thrones.
Correct. Which Charlotte Bronte title character is raised by her cruel aunt, Mrs. Reed?
Emma.
Jane Eyre. The Battle of Cambrai was a British offensive during which World War?
World War One.
Correct. Based on a Robert Harling play. No time to get there for you, Keith. 6. Now, which is the most often depicted flying on what object?
Broom.
Keisha. UFO.
The broomstick. In 1985, which prince made the touchy home farm organic?
Lorraine. Charles.
Correct. Steve Carell played the spy Maxwell Smart in what film?
Get smart.
Keisha.
Get Smart. At what age can a person no longer apply for a child's passport?
Keisha.
14.
18.
16. What US tech company produced the Macintosh mouse?
Lorraine.
Apple.
Correct. When EastEnders began, who was the Queen Vic's landlady?
Lorraine. And you are?
Correct. The Rose of Tralee festival is held annually in what country?
Lorraine.
USA.
Correct. Who ruled Russia during the American War of Independence?
Oh, Ivan the Terrible.
Catherine the Great.
Yeah.
Freya was the god of fertility in what mythology?
Greek.
Greek.
Norse.
Yeah.
Walk of Life was an 80s hit. What rock group?
Lorraine. Dire Straits.
Correct. What acid has the chemical formula? HNO2.
Nitric.
Keisha.
Nitrous
It's actually
acid.
HNO3.
What company makes the Danish beer Tuborg?
Lorraine. Carlsberg.
Correct. Christian Benteke is a famous name in what sport?
Keisha. Football.
Correct. Which playwright wrote the line, Joy's soul lies in the doing?
Shakespeare.
Lorraine. Shakespeare.
Correct. Nicolas Cage played historian Ben Gates in what film series?
Keisha. Night at the Museum.
National Treasure. What type of product is Corsadil original?
Cheese.
Lorraine. Whitewash.
Correct. A strong gale is number 9 on what measurement scale?
Beaufort.
Lorraine. Richter scale.
Beaufort. Which African First Lady was nicknamed Gucci Grace?
Ooh, African First Lady.
Grace Mugabe. The musical term pizzicato comes from what language?
Lorraine.
Italian.
Correct. Which TV presenter's morning talk show began in 2005?
Keisha. Lorraine.
Jeremy Kyle. Romney's is a brand of what Kendall sweet treat?
Lorraine.
Out of time, that would have been mint cake, of course. Girls, 12. Release the pushbacks. That is for sure. Starts now. In what city is the US Vice President's official residence?
Washington.
Washington, D.C.
Correct. What grain is most commonly used to make porridge?
Oats.
Correct. Teacher Dorothy Zbornak was a character in what US sitcom?
Golden Girls.
Correct. Who was a British king at the start of the 1950s?
George the Sixth.
Correct. Characters in what Hasbro toy range live in Ponyville?
My Little Pony.
Correct. The 2017 Jigsaw was the 8th film in what horror series?
Saw.
Correct. The Tasman Sea is part of what ocean?
Pacific. Did you say Tasman?
Correct. What language is the closest relative to Faroese?
Danish.
Stop the clock. That
Oh,
is wrong.
Faroe Island. Well, if it's not Danish, Icelandic, I'd give me the next guess.
Egyptian.
It's wrong. Correct answer is Icelandic.
Yeah.
Faroe Islands. Okay, here we go. 5 to catch. Your time starts
Viking
again.
language.
Now, what comet is shown on the Bayeux Tapestry?
Halley's Comet.
Correct. Which singer was Richard Cole's partner in the Communard?
Jimmy Somerville.
Correct.
Oh, good answers.
In physics, what is the lowest point of a wave called?
Trough.
The Nadia.
No, it's wrong. Stop the clock.
Pretty sure it's trough.
Oh, you idiots.
The bar. curl?
Rib curl, no, bad luck.
Peaks and troughs.
Yeah, the trough.
Troughs.
Yeah, didn't know that. Okay, there you go, the trough. Bad luck. Alright, chase it, your time starts again now. Esophagitis affects what part of the body?
Throat.
The esophagus.
Correct. In what Olympic throwing event can competitors wear gloves?
Hammer.
Correct. What is the top prize in the premium bonds?
$500,000.
Start the clock, that is wrong.
50,000?
No, it's wrong, it's $1 million.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's $1 million. One to catch, your time starts
God.
again now. Cloris Leachman played Frau Blucher in what Mel Brooks film?
The producers.
Stop
Yeah.
the clock, that is wrong.
To be or not to be?
German, isn't it? Well,
Whatever that Nazi one was called.
yeah, just beers and saddles.
No. Young Frankenstein.
Ah.
No.
Yes, Young Frankenstein. Okay, one to catch. Alright, here we go. Your time starts again. Now, Irving Price co-founded what US toy company?
Price.
Palace.
Waterhouse.
Stop the
No,
clock.
not.
Irving Price co-founded what US
Coles
toy
College?
company?
Fisher Price.
Is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Push the chaser back. Two to
course.
catch now.
No, I
Alright,
get
here
it.
we go. Your time starts again now. Which woman failed to become 45th President of the USA?
Clinton. Hillary.
Hillary Clinton.
Correct. La Carmenza di Tito is an opera by which Austrian composer?
Mozart.
Correct.
Ah.
Right. 5 attempts to push back, only one executed. Caught with 28 seconds remaining. Girls, we just needed one of the lads to make it through. It's all we needed because we'd have been close in the end. You know?
We had a lot of chances.
Yeah. However, girls, I'm going to take away the £10,000.